Colley's in there. That cuts the lead to 7 now, 47-40. Colley with his second attempt. And he misses. Rebounding there by Herron.
Pendleton finally came up with, they're going to get somebody with a foul there. Number 42, Rice, looks to me like. I don't even know who he fouled.
Foul's on number 42, Howie Wright.
Foul Pendleton.
Foul number 2.
Pendleton on the line for the first time tonight. Official didn't know what was coming off. He had to look up and see how many fouls were on the board. So, 3 minutes, 41 seconds. Devils 47, the Falcons 40, with Pendleton on the line shooting 1-1. The first shot's up, and it's in there. 8-point lead now. Second shot by Rusty's up, and it's also in there. Confetti flies.
McConnell gives over to Owens. Owens to Johnson. Johnson down here to Rice. Rice is going to pop it. No good. Rebounded by Falfar in there. See who comes up with it. Johnson comes up with it. Double team there. Gives over to Rice. McConnell out top. Johnson. Rice gives over to Owens, who pops it. Long jumper. No good. Rebounded by... Saved there by an Abingdon player. Owens will... Trapped in there. Shoots. It falls. Looks like he maybe been in there for too long, Doug. 3 seconds.
What I thought, Pendleton inbounds to Kevin Morris. Morris gets the ball across half court. Gives it to Brian Herron. Herron drives the lane. Pass over to Pendleton. Pendleton fourth and short. Goes up for 2. And draws the foul also to put the Devils up 51-42.
Rusty coming alive all of a sudden. Now he has 3. Let's see here. He has 4 quick points. Looking for his 5th point in the 3rd quarter.
That's a good point, too. 49-42. I said 51 a while ago. I'm right. 51-42. Pendleton shooting a possible 3-pointer here. Shots up and no good. Comes off to Arthur Ferguson. Over to Kevin Morris. Morris busted. No good. Comes off. Going to get the animal again with another foul. Shelton with 3 now.
That's number 3 on Chris. McConnell will trigger the ball inbounds for the Falcons. KC on top, 51-42, benign now. McConnell inbounds to Owens. Over to McConnell. To Owens. Back over to McConnell. McConnell finally gets over to Colley. Colley hands off to Johnson, who drives. Pulls it back to McConnell to Owens. Owens shoots. In there.
Pendleton inbounds to Arthur Ferguson. Ferguson could not get it inside to Kevin Morris.
They're going to get a foul on the KC player. Let's see who they get that on. That's Chris. That's number 4 on Chris. They get that on Moose. That's number 2 on Moose.
Brian Herron checks back in for the Devils now, relieving Ferguson.
I don't believe that's a 1-and-1, Doug. They putting them on the line. I don't know about that. Anyway, we'll have a number 42, Rice, on the line for 1-and-1. KC on top of 7, 51-44. First shot is up, in there. That cuts the lead to 6 now. Herndon checks back into the game, replacing Colley, giving him a breather. 2:18 left in the 3rd quarter. KC up by 6. Rice looking to cut the lead down to 5 now. 51-45 is the present score. 51-46.
Good pass, inbounds from Pendleton to Herron, down to Morris quickly, and he gets it back to Brian Herron. Herron under tremendous pressure. So So I believe he's going to be called for holding the ball too long.
They're going to give that ball back to JC because the official made a mistake and blew the whistle. The ball was still being dribbled, so he was not walking.
You're right, Ivan. Yeah, controversy between the Abingdon coach. Dave Mason now gets into it. Music inbounds. All the way back to Heron. Heron still under a lot of pressure. Momentum's building here out to Kevin Morris under to Shelton. And he missed that one. He grabs his own rebound and draws the foul. So I'd like to see Shelton put that one down, Ivan. Minute 55 seconds remaining, third period. Devils 51-46 over the Falcons.
Chris blew an easy layup there. He should have had an easy two right off the bat.
Done a good job fighting back, getting his rebound.
AC's playing a little bit sloppy, Doug.
They sure are. First. Shelton's first shot up is Soup. To make it 52-46. Shelton's second shot's up and does not fall. Pendleton goes up hard and draws the foul. It's going to be 3 on Rusty. Just a freshman. No, he's a sophomore, isn't he? Matt Quillen relieves him now.
Herndon will go to the line for a 1-and-1. No, they're going to put Owens on the line, excuse me. KC on top, 52-46, 6-point lead right now. 1:54 left in the third quarter of action. Abingdon hanging very tough tonight.
Foul ball number 50. Rusty Pendleton, foul number 3.
Owens goes to the line for his 1-and-1 attempt. First shot is up and get in there. He has another one coming. That cuts the lead down to 5, 52-47. Owens with his second attempt. Second attempt's up and good.
Quillen inbounds to Brian Heron. Heron meets the press. Hooked down to Kevin Morris. He's going to fake and drive the lane. Puts it right in there. 54-48. Devils up by 6. A minute 39 left in the third period.
Owens having trouble now. Gives to Peck. Peck across the timeline. Pulls it back out. Hounded there by Brian Heron. Gives to Johnson. Johnson, a nice pass to Herndon. Up. No good. Rebounded by... Let's see who gets the ball.
Brian Heron come up with it. Heron doing some fancy stuff there. Going to drive it in there. Took him all the way into the mat. Rode him all the way in. Their coach is up. Basketball comes. Heron on the line. Abingdon people don't like that. It was a good call, though. Heron shooting 2. First shot's up and right in there. 55-48 with a minute, 18 seconds left in the third period. With Brian Heron on the line. Shot's up and it's in there.
Owens inbounds the ball to Peck. Brian Peck now working across the timeline. Gives to Johnson. JC up 56-48. Owens back to Johnson to Owens. Almost loses it. Back to Johnson. To Owens. Working against Matt Quillen. Loses the ball. They're going to get a foul on Matt. That's number 2 on Matt. side over there was really roughing it up a little bit over there. But was it on Kevin?
That's 3 on him.
58 seconds remaining in the quarter. Owens at the line. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by Morris.
Morris gives it to Herron. Slow things up a little for the Devils now. Looks like they're going man-to-man. Herron gives it to Music. Music around the top of the key. Goes over to Herron. Herron inside to Shelton. Shelton turn around and puts it up and in. Foul's going to be on number 44. Harrington. That's 4 on him. Going to send Shelton to the line. Devils up 56-48 with Shelton on the line shooting 1. The big animal on the line. Shots up and does not fall.
Rice with the ball, gets off to Peck. To Johnson. 33 seconds left in the quarter. Off to Owens. Back out to Johnson. Johnson drives the middle. Pass. Good pass in there to Hernan. Up for the uncontested 2.
Well, inbounds to Herron. They turn it on, gives it to Music. Music's going to drive to the baseline, pass inside to Shelton, let him put it up. He draws the foul, puts it in for 2. That'll make the score 60-50. Devils on top of 10 with 16 seconds, and Shelton gets another chance at a 3-pointer here.
The animal all of a sudden coming to life for the Gate City.
Tommy Music got the ball right to him, and that's what you got to do. Get it to your big man.
Chris has been improving tremendously over the past few games. He's been averaging at least 10 points a game in the past 4 games, I know, Doug.
That's true. Shelton on the line, shooting 1. Shots up, no good, comes off. We're going to get Tommy Music with the foul. It's 3 on Music.
Gate City is going to have really play tough here in the 4th quarter because they've got 3 players with 3 fouls. Pendleton, Shelton, and Morris. Music, there's 4 players with 3 fouls. That puts Rice on the line for 1-1. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Gate City on top by 10, 60-50. The 1-1 shot is up. No good. Rebound by Matt Quillen.
Quillen pulls it down, gives it to Herron. Over to Music. Music brings it down. 8 seconds. He's going to drive to the free throw line. Good job by Matt Quillen there. Puts it up and in. 62-50 now. At the end of the 3rd period, Devils up by 12 by a score of 62-50, and they get a standing ovation here from the crowd. The Blue Devils do, so.
Moose Morris is having an outstanding night tonight for Gate City. He has 23 points. Music has 14 tonight. That's about 12 off his average so far. He has another 8 minutes so he's liable to get his 24 after all. Shelton has come alive here in the 2nd half. He has 9 points. Pendleton also contributed 5 points. And Herron is 4 of 4 from the foul line this half for 4 points. And a total of 8 points in the game. Quillen has 4 points. Nice shot there at the last by Matthew. Gate City missing several foul shots tonight, but capitalizing on some nice passing inside by the guards. Abingdon will trigger the ball in bounds to start the 4th quarter of action. Brian Peck will do the triggering in to Sage Johnson. JC sails back in a 2-3 zone, it looks like. Johnson with the ball. Gives in there to Rice, thrown away by Matthew Quillen.
Quillen gives it to Music. Music brings it. Music. Over to Kevin Morris. Morris hands it back to Music. Music drops around top of the key over to Brian Herron. Herron pass inside to Shelton. He turns around and puts it up. No good. Looks like he's going to draw the foul, Ivan.
Tommy goes over, gives the official a pat on the butt, saying, nice call there, ref.
That's good sportsmanship out of it. Devils up by 12. Just beginning of fourth period, 7 minutes 33 seconds remaining in this ball game with Chris Shelton on the line shooting 2. Shelton's first shot is up and in there. Crucial points here. It's not real bad confetti. Pretty bad. Shelton's second shot in and out.
Rebounding in there by Colley. Colley playing a strong game tonight for Abingdon. Johnson with the ball now. Passes over to Owens. Owens back to Johnson. Johnson passes off to Owens. Working in there. Almost thrown away by Brian Herron. Chased down there by Johnson. Johnson lobs down here. Stolen away by Tommy Music.
Music is at the right place, the right time that time. Stole the pass there. Brings it down himself. Way over in the corner to Brian Herron. Quickly to Shelton, and he knows what the ball's for to put it through the hoop. Shelton puts us up by 15, 65-50.
Shelton now has 12 points. Good performance tonight by Chris. Johnson gives off to Owens. Owens back over to Peck. Peck drives, shoots. Blocked there for Shelton. I believe they're going to get Chris with a foul on the second try.
That's going to put 4 fouls on Shelton.
Number 24, Brian Peck, will go to the line for 2 shots. KC up by 15, 65-50 with 6:43 left. Pendleton is going to replace the animal. A nice hand for Chris.
Standing ovation, too.
Peck has 2 coming. Shoots. In there. Peck with another one coming now. 65-51 score. Gatesy on top. Second shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Morris.
Morris comes up with it, gives it to Music. Music crosses half court. Stops for a moment, takes a look around. Goes over to Brian Herron. Herron looks all the way into more Music. It's going to go out on the Abingdon Falcons. Their coach is off the bench again. I thought that was a technical.
What?
That's it. Morris got a 25-foot jumper. Puts it in there, 67-51 now.
Moose has 25 points tonight, Doug, so he's the high man for Gate City. And Johnson with the ball now. Down into the corner to McConnell with a long jump shot in there.
Pendleton inbounds to Herron. Herron quickly over to Music. Music want to slow things up now. Give it back to Herron, top of the key. Back to Music. Music looks, makes a couple fakes. Tries to get it inside to Pendleton, put it right in his face.
JC now with a 14-point lead, 67-53. Johnson with the ball, drives the lane, up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Colley, fall far jump ball. JC's ball.
Their coach is up again.
JC's basketball.
Blue Devil ball, Quill inbounds to Brian Herron. Herron hands it to Morris. Morris dribbles the ball around. Pulls Tommy Music out for the pass, and he's going to draw the foul. That'll send Music to the line shooting 1-1. We think that's 5 fouls, too. That means he'll sit down for the next 5 minutes and 39 seconds.
It's a good job tonight by Owens. Good hustle. Nice touch on his jump shot. The Abingdon coach should be real proud of his young man. Do they get a minute to send in the substitute, Doug, or how long do they get?
I'm not sure.
Peck will check in replacing Owens. Tommy Music to be on the line for a 1-on-1. We hear that Broadwater using his mouth.
Music on the line, shooting 1 and 1. First shot by Tommy's up, and it's in there. Beautiful arch that time. There's a little red-headed blackle back here. It's pestering me to death. Second shot by Music's good.
They're going to get a foul there on a Gate City player. Number 5-0. Rusty Pendleton with a foul. That's 4 on him. Collie will go to the line now. Collie's up with a shot and it's in there. KC on top by 15, 69-54, 5:39 left. Second shot by Collie coming up is in there.
Quillen inbounds for the Devils out to Music under pressure. He sends them all down. He says, I can handle this. Gets a little help there, throws it over to Brian Herron. Herron hands it off back to him. Music takes down back out to Herron. Herron looks, dribbles a little bit. Goes back to Music. Music out the free throw line to Matt Quillen, over to Herron, inside to Music. He turns around and puts it in. 71-55 now.
Johnson quickly up the court for the Falcons, who are down now by 16, 71-55. Johnson over to Pegg, back to Johnson. Drives, passes off, nice pass to Rice, in there, easy 2-point.
Pendleton inbounds to Brian Herron. Herron, a little lob bar, broke it up. Going to be caught by one of the radio people.
Good hustle there, though, by number 10, Sage Johnson for Abingdon. Tommy Music will trigger the ball inbound.
Music inbounds out to Brian Herron. Herron quickly back to Music. Music's going to drive the lane. Pass off to Matt Quillen. He puts it up and in. 73-57 now. 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in the game.
Johnson down across the timeline. Passes down here to Rice. Rice back to Johnson. To Rice. Rice will pop it. In there.
Pendleton again to Music. Music been double teamed down there. Gets it around and down court. He's going to just drive the lane. Loses the grip. Comes up to Matt Quillen. Oh, he made a good move and shot, but the shot did not go.
Johnson across the timeline. Almost thrown away by Moose Morris. Lobs down here to Collie. Collie up with a shot. It's in there. Down by 12 now.
Pendleton gives it into Morris. Morris brings it down. Pass over to Matt Quillen. Quillen back to Morris. Morris over to Tommy Music, and he got a little push. Music gives it back to Brian Herron. Herron, good ball handler for the Devils. Gives it back to Music. He's been guarded tight. Music gives it to Matt Quillen, top of the key. Quillen tried to get it inside. It's going to go out. No, it did not go out.
Rice with the ball. Gives to Johnson quickly to McConnell through his hand.
Good job by McConnell while losing the ball there.
McConnell, it's a real hard pass there by Johnson, so it's pretty tough for McConnell to get his hands on the ball.
Gate City gets a standing ovation with the score with 3 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Gate City Blue Devils 73 and the visitors 61. You hear the cheer there. Listen to the clap. On the screen you see Dave Mason there, down on his knees, talking it over with his players. They're up 73-61. And again, I'd like to invite you to be at Abingdon Saturday night for the JV game.
JV game, then hopefully you also can stay here and watch our varsity team try to win the district tournament. That would be a big boost heading into the regionals next week, Doug.
That's true. Quillen will inbounds for the Devils. They had a full court press now Abingdon is. Inbounds will go to Kevin Morris. Morris got position, got the ball, brings it down. turned the ball over. He was guilty.
The animal ready to check back in for Gate City. He will replace Pendleton. Sage Johnson will trigger the ball inbounds for Abingdon, who are down by 12, 73-61. Johnson with the ball now, quickly down here to McConnell. McConnell to Johnson. Johnson inside to Rice. Up with a shot, no good. They're going to get Chris for his 5th foul.
Anyway, Shelton in momentarily just to commit his 5th and final foul of the game. Gets a standing ovation. Had a super night here tonight, too. Devils still up 73-61 with...
Shelton out 12 points, Doug, so he did an excellent night tonight for Chris. Rice at the line now. Shoots in there. Rice with another one coming. The lead is now 11, 73-62 with 3:18. Count it, 73-63.
Well, and inbounds out to Brian Herron. Herron under pressure, being double teamed. Almost lose the handle. Quick pass over to Music. Music going to drive, I think, all the way in for the layup. Good job by Music, seeing the hole. He puts it in.
Johnson with the ball now. Gives it off to Peck, who will pop a long jumper in there.
Well, inbounds to Music. Music, a long pass down to Pendleton. He gives it to Kevin Morris in the corner. Morris comes back out front to Herron, over to Music in the middle of the court. Music drives around, pass over to Quillen. Quillen under pressure. He draws the foul for number 24.
Quillen going to the line for a 1-and-1.
Peck committed that foul. It's snowing, Ivan.
Back case of it, too, it looks like, Doug. Music, I think, is going to come back up and get his 24 anyway, Doug. He's up to 20 now.
Well, Matt Quillen on the line. Devils up a 10. Quillen's first shot is up and good. 76-65 now with 2 minutes, 41 seconds to go. Quillen's second shot. It's up, and it's in there. No shot.
McConnell will take the ball out of bounds now for Falcons, who have got 2 minutes and 41 seconds to get something going here. Peck over to Johnson. Drives the line, passes it off to Rice. Rice up with a shot in there.
Quillen inbounds to Music. Music holds things up just a little, looks around. Drives down, pass over to Kevin Morris. Led him just a little bit. Pass to Rusty Pendleton, that's up and in. Good job by Kevin Morris, putting it right in there.
Beautiful pass there. Johnson with the ball. Lobs out here to McConnell, who will pop it. No good. Rebound by Rusty.
Well, Morris going to go in for the layup. He drew the foul. So, it's going to be Kevin Morris, the Moose, on the line. I'm trying to read the paper here in little bitty pieces.
Moose to go to the line for 2 shots. KC on top by the margin of 11, 78-67. Looking to increase that to 13. Thanks, Randy.
Morris. First shot's up and in there. Devils up a 13. 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go. Morris points his foot. Second shot is up and it's hot.
Peck with the ball now across the timeline. Drives around Tommy. Gives off to Collins. Still away there by Herron.
Comes off to Music. Music gives to Herron. Herron back to Music. Music going to drive, I believe. Takes it down in and back out over to Kevin Morris. Morris, well, long pass over to Music. Music going to drive to the baseline and put the shot up. No good. Collie. Is that on Collie? Collie.
It's on Collie. That's number 4 on him.
Collie Music, the machine gun, shooting 1-1. Could make it 82-67. First shot is no good. Probably a good call there, I'm not sure. Comes off to the Falcons.
McConnell triggers ball and bounces Peck. 1:40 left. Devils on top by 13. Peck across the timeline. Johnson driving the lane. Passes off to Rice. Rice to McConnell. Almost thrown away there by Moose. Johnson, nice spin up. No good. Rebound by Rusty.
Gives it to Kevin Morris. Morris brings it down for the Devils. Going to pass inside. Broken up. He got it back. He puts it up and draws the foul. He beats all I've ever seen. He's going to be on the line shooting too. How many times has he been on the line tonight, Ivan? A bunch of them. I'm talking about Kevin alone. 80-67 now with minute 15 to go. Kevin Morris on the line.
Gay City has a total of 41 trips to the line tonight.
That's contributed a lot of points because Gay City shoots a high percentage usually.
Morris has been there 16 times.
Peck fouls out now.
Doug, if Gay City converted on all their foul shots, they could have been up right now by about 22 points.
That's true. Kevin Morris on the line. First shot's up and in there. Puts the Devils up 81-67. Makes it a 14-point spread. Kevin plants his foot. Second shot up and it's in there also.
29 for Moose.
29 points for Kevin Morris tonight so far. Minute 15 to go. Devils still under, putting them under pressure.
Herndon with the ball. Gives off to Johnson. Johnson inside the right. Up with a shot. No good. Rebound to number 40, Collie. Collie off to Johnson. Up, knocked away there by Rusty. Johnson up a shot. No good. Rebound by Matt Quillen.
Quillen coming through strong for the Devils now. Gives it to Music. Hard pass down to Brian Herring. Loses a handle. Less than a minute to go now. 51 seconds. You're watching Scott County Cable Channel 30 for the Devils. Are taking on the Abingdon Falcons, and we're beating them pretty bad, 82-67.
Meester checks into the game now, replacing McConnell, and also into the game number 34, Warren.
Final game of the season for Abingdon.
It sure is, Doug. The coach is just going to unload his bench, let these young men get some experience.
I admire a man like that.
I do too. Last time we was up here, we said that they had a real nice coach, and he's a real nice man, Doug. You got
City. I want to send in 5 new ones also. And you can see a standing ovation. Be Ferguson, Josh Collins, Hensley, Gibson, and number 10, Troy Daly. 34 brings the ball down court. Warren. Down here to number 12, over to number 50. Up to the shot, no good. Rebounding there by Jason Hensley brings the ball down, pass over to Johnny Gibson. He drew the foul first. Let's go send Hensley to the line. With 37 seconds, Devils up by 15. Hensley shooting 1-1. 82-67. Devils on top. Hensley. The first shot's up and in there. He shakes it off. (83-67) now. Second shot's up and in there. 84-67. Gibson draws the foul. I'm glad you seen that. He's quick as Lila, Ivan. 32 seconds now, and Johnny Gibson on the line shooting 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if these subs put 100 points on the board before it's over with, though.
I would. With 32 seconds, I'd like to see 16 points go up. It's possible. But they could beat us that way, too. Gibson on the line. Shot's up no good. He gets one more. This will put the Devils up by 18.
If he makes it.
That's what I picked we win by tonight. Second shot by Gibson's up. No good. Comes off to Gate City. So no time left. No time run off the clock. Ferguson will inbounds over to Collins, quickly to Gibson. Gibson sets it up over back to Ferguson. Ferguson inside to Collins. He loses the grip.
Meister with the ball. Throws it to, oh, he traveled. 11 seconds gone off the clock, Doug, and we've already had about 3 minutes worth of action out there.
That's about the truth. So 84-67, 21 seconds to go. Devils on top, 84-67. Ferguson inbounds out to Troy Daly, the double Daly. Daly goes over to Collins. Collins shot up, does not fall.
JC still scrapping.
Johnny Gibson comes up with the ball, pass to Troy Daly. He finally makes it. With 2 seconds now, that's the end of the ball game. Daly makes it. 86-67. So be here for Saturday night for the JV game, championship game for the Highland District against Marion, and the Gate City High School Blue Devils will take on the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes here also to finish off this Highland District tournament. So we'll be back with you in probably
in the 40s. Now what we're expecting for the overnight lows tonight, Chicago will be seeing as their high as they have 43 degrees, Washington, D.C. at 42, Dallas jumping 10 above that at 52 degrees, as Aspen has 34 in sunshine, and Portland, Oregon at 52 degrees as well. Now a look into tomorrow afternoon. Again, that system pushing well off into the Atlantic, leaving us with mostly cloudy skies. Still those folks wanting to get in that first day of trout season